What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to discuss an upcoming documentary titled Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. Now, this documentary officially releases September 21st here in the United States. But before we get into that, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to follow me on all my social media pages. And without further ado, let's get into it. This documentary trailer I saw for the first time this weekend when I went and seen Reagan. And in this documentary, we are going to see the rise of Christopher Reeve, his role as Superman, and ultimately the tragic end to his life. Now, watching this trailer, it is very clear that there is not going to be a dry eye in the theater when this ends. This very clearly is going to show the person that he was, his role as Superman and the impact he had on many, many people's childhoods, but ultimately the struggles that come later in life and still the efforts he put forward to make sure he appeased his fans. He made his fans happy. Now, growing up, I will admit I was not a very big Superman, superhero fan, but that does not mean that I have not seen his films and what he was able to do. With this, I think it is going to be something that it's going to draw a lot of real fans of Christopher Reeve and Superman in general. And I think that is going to give a lot of people, even some people, maybe some closure to his legacy. But it's also going to expose people to the person that he really was and the impact that he truly had. Now, when it comes to documentaries like this, I always look at growing up, people that you lose that you didn't know, obviously, but celebrity deaths that hurt. Growing up as a wrestling fan, seeing some of the wrestlers I grew up watching pass away, that's rough. It's one of those things where you sit back and you're like, oh, you're not going to see them anymore. You think about Bray Wyatt just recently. You think about Psycho Sid just recently died. I think about Paul Bearer because Paul Bearer was a big part of my childhood, and they're no longer there. Musically, I think about Prince. I think about Stuart Scott on SportsCenter. And it's hard because you feel like you know those people. And I really feel like this documentary is going to give people an opportunity to see not just Christopher Reeve as Superman, but give people an opportunity to see what he was able to do in his life. Ultimately, he fought and lost a tragic battle. He was paralyzed from a horse incident, and he then had to fight through the struggles of that. And I really hope that this documentary highlights on a lot more of the highs. But I know once they get to that part where they start talking about his decline, that's when the tears are going to start to flow. Like I said, I don't expect there to be a clear eye in the whole theater. The eyes are going to be watery. It's going to be tough for many people. Now, I feel like this is actually going to do very well with audience retention and audience attendance because you're going to have people that are of the older generation, people around my age, and even younger kids that are a fan of Superman that will want to see this documentary. And what I really hope that this documentary does is highlight on all of the positives that he did, and I feel like it will. Now, like I said, I saw it for the first time as a trailer when I went and seen Reagan. I just actually went back and rewatched it just to see if there was anything I missed. But Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, releases September 21st here in the United States. Make sure to get your tickets for it. Drop a comment below if you are going to see it. Let me know what you thought of the trailer. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, follow me on the social media pages, and I will talk to you later.